7 years ago, I found myself in the middle of South America in a one-room adobe hut with Frankie, Dahlia, and Veronica. You see, they were recently orphaned when their mother died of leukemia. And I was suddenly posed with a question: should I place them in an orphanage? They were fortunate in the fact that there were 3 spaces available in their city. Unfortunately, they'd have to be split up into 3 different orphanages: a boys', a girls', and one for infants. Are you aware that there are 16 million orphans in the world today? That's 1 out of every 130 children on earth that has no parent to raise them. I think we would all agree that the plight of the orphan is an urgent need in our world today. After all, who's more vulnerable to the evils of this world than a child that's alone? Predators are preying upon these children by way of gangs, child soldiers, and the sex trade. Now, it's our deepest desire that these children would be adopted into loving homes. Unfortunately, with the red tape, corrupt government, and quite honestly, man's disobedience, only 2% of these children will ever be adopted. Now, mankind has tried to address the needs of orphans through the traditional orphanage model. But with the vast numbers and the tremendous expense, they've built big institutions that provide food and shelter, but these child warehouses, although they provided for the basic needs, have fallen way short of a child's emotional development and their spiritual needs. So I have an idea that some may consider radical. I believe God is supporting our efforts to close all the orphanages. Now, before you grab your torches and your pitchforks, let me explain what I mean. God's idea of raising children is perfect. It's called family.
Raising children's plan.
After all, family is nothing more than a beautiful reflection of the love our Heavenly Father has for each one of us. So we at I.O.U. Homes simply duplicated God's perfect plan of families. So we're commanded by God to care for the orphan. So we at I.O.U. Homes build homes for children. Not orphanages, but homes. So we have North American churches right now with the $25,000 it costs to build a home. Unfortunately, the North American church is not where the majority of orphans are, and they don't know the culture. There are also some amazing churches in the developing world that are where the children are. They do know the culture, but they don't have the $25,000 it costs to build a home. I.O.U. Homes simply brings those 2 church families together. And so we build a home in the neighborhood of the local church. This local church speaks into the lives of the parents, disciples the children, but that's it. They have no other financial responsibilities. Because I.O.U. is 100% self-sustained. We have a portfolio of businesses that include gourmet coffee, textiles, tree farms, and others, created for the sole purpose of providing for the earthly needs of these children. So these 2 church families can speak into the lives of this new family, being obedient to God, caring for orphans. With these 3 ingredients, we believe that we have what it takes to scale this ministry and make a significant impact on the plight of the orphan. Let's close all the orphanages down and send these children to homes where they belong. Frankie, Dahlia, and Veronica, if I had placed them in an orphanage 7 years ago, they'd still be orphans today. But because they're in an I.O.U. home, they're a family. Thank you.